I dated this girl once who spoke mostly in cryptic metaphors, and so when she broke up with me, she did it by telling me, the biggest cause of disconnect between us is that you think that this is a romantic comedy, but I know that it's really an apocalyptic death march. And so while you're over there discussing the trials and tribulations of life, love, and learning with your comic relief best friends, I'm over here dodging motherfucking fireballs and waiting for the world to end. And when I asked her what that meant, which was fair because that's a lot to load into one text message, she said that she was lonelier with me than she was without me, and that didn't seem like the basis for making a happy, healthy, and well-adjusted life together. And looking around, I start to see that maybe that's not just her, maybe that's everybody. She's lonely, he's lonely, I'm lonely. The guy selling cigarettes out of a yellow and blue card is lonely. The whole goddamn world is lonely. So let's caress each other carefully, fuck each other forcefully, and love each other sparingly, but sincerely and wholeheartedly and all-encompassingly when we do. Because it's like my buddy Greg likes to tell me, that we're all just going to be dead one day. A sentiment that has taken on an added layer of significance lately because things haven't quite been the same around here ever since Jenny McCrary died. So let's pick up the remote and pick up our spirits and kick each other's noses, because we really are just going to be dead one day, then let's spend all the days we had before that learning and building and fucking creating our shit, and finally divorcing ourselves from a petty, personal, self-aggrandizingly existential 21st century, first world, first-person problems. So many problems. First-person problems. My bike is busted, my rent is due, my socks smell like weed because I keep my weed in my sock drawer, and I don't know how to tell my girlfriend. Some nights I think I hate her, and some nights I think I'm just happy to be sharing a bed with someone, but I suspect it's the first one. Second-person problems. You have to go, you have to get the fuck out, get out of our apartment, get out of our life, go, go, go! They don't want you anymore, nobody wants you, you're treacherous and you're a traitor, and you're gonna have to grow up one day if you ever want to have that happy, healthy, and well-adjusted life for yourself. Third-person problems. He hates himself, he hates his friends, he hates his dead-end job and dead-eyed life, and the sort of dead-looking looks he gets from all like guns died passerbys. He hates his prospects, he hates his manager, he hates the picture of Nicolas Cage that's taped to the wall that he kisses on the forehead for good luck every morning. It never works, his tire popped just the other day. First-person plural problems. We smell like shit and we look like rats and the back of our hair sticks up, not just because we haven't showered in days, but also because we stick our head out of the windows like dogs on long car rides. We're the 99% who are tired of being fucked metaphorically and spiritually by the 1%, but more importantly, we are the 99% who love to party. So let's occupy Party City and rip open 12-piece packages of party favorite kazoos and all hum together some kind of punk rock symphony about the importance of cultivating a cleverly labeled and perfectly followed party schedule. Thirsty Thursdays, fucked up Fridays, schmammered Saturdays, Sabbath Sundays, messed up Mondays, for the love of God, I'm going to take off Thanksgiving and Mother's Day because some things are more important than getting schmammered. But likewise, there's a lot of stuff that's less important because, baby, I know I'm never going to get out of this town, but some nights I just want to get out of my head and into somebody else's pants and crawl around a little like a crab in a sandcastle, or like the subject in some kind of misbegotten metaphor for how alone we all feel in a great big lonely world that wants nothing more than to turn us out with the speed and mechanical industrial age efficiency of the Die Hard sequels. Because when you think about it, that's what we are. Imitations on the form of the platonic ideal, the Russell Hale sequels to our parents, and their parents, and their parents, and their parents, and his sister, back when incest was more of a commonly practiced sexual practice. And one day we'll all just be like shitty prequels to our own self-made sequels, phantoms in our children's lives whose failures haunt them like a specter with all the stuff we never did and things we never said and the aspirations we never followed through on. We're going to be dead one day, we're going to be dead in the ground, and there's nothing more true to life than that Twilight Zone episode where the sort of mawkish-looking guy gets all the time in the world to read every great classic, and then just like that his glasses break. There was not time enough to laugh for much of anything. We're not going to have time to learn everything or do everything or go everywhere or fuck everyone, but we sure as fuck have time to be good to one another and make this world a little less lonely, and turn the whole thing into less than an apocalyptic death march to our own graves, and into a more of a joyous, laugh-a-minute, party, apocalyptic romp, where we're all laughing like hyenas and smiling like idiots at whatever moment it is that our world ends. Thank you so much.